Yeah, good afternoon, everybody. Steve at the Worley Bugger. It's November 15th. I'm here at the Green Bridge in Thorpe. Got a couple gentlemen that wanted to fish today and they want to throw streamers. So we're going to see how that goes. Got a little bit of rain coming down. Supposed to be 50 degrees today. Right now it's about 38. We'll see if it makes it. Good morning, everyone watching. It is the day after, which means it is November 16th, 2023. Before I get started, I just want to say happy birthday. My oldest, she was 21 today. I don't know where that time flies, but you are one of the guiding lights of my life, and I love you. I hope you have a great day. So here I am in the river bottom below Reinhardt Park. Absolutely beautiful day. Sun shining today. Yesterday, as you can see, I had a couple of fine gentlemen out. Came all the way over from Idaho to throw streamers on the river. And it was a perfect day for streamer fishing. You know, we don't talk a whole lot in our reports about streamers. And we probably should. Really, you know, it's an absolute excellent way to hunt big fish in the river. It's very, very popular, and with the amount of salmon biomass that we're starting to see in the river now, with spring chinook, sockeye, and coho, that natural spawning process from the salmon produces millions and millions of little tiny fish that we know all of the critters in the river, from trout to whitefish to suckers, squawfish, all the resident fish, even the sculpin in the river, take advantage of the salmon biomass as the alvin pop out of the gravel in the early spring. You know, and you can feel the larger size, you know, 3 to 5 inch fish that are in their gut. So it's an absolute great way, like I said, to hunt big fish out of the river. And the reason that, you know, there's a couple of reasons why it's so productive is, one, you cover a wide swath of water rather than, you know, when if you're just nymph fishing a slot or dry fly fishing a slot, you know, it's a small area of water, you know, for the fish to absolutely see your nymph, or, you know, respond to your dry fly on the surface. So when you're casting a streamer and stripping it across or letting it swing, you're covering a wider swath of water and really showing that fly to more fish and bigger fish in general. I mean, occasionally we'll see smaller fish that will, you know, that will take a streamer. But typically, you know, with streamers, you take a lot of fish out of the game. And you're hunting bigger, more aggressive, meat-eating fish. So sometimes it's, you know, a quality over quantity thing. It's an absolute great way to see some large size rainbows and cutthroats in the Yakima. And you know, you have to vary your techniques, find out what the actual stripping method, speed, you know, how they want to see it. So you really got to experiment around, but once you find that and unlock it, it can really be a productive way to catch fish. So had a great time. Yesterday, you know, it stayed cold. We had some rain, nothing like today. Beautiful here. There wasn't a whole lot of bugs, so we're getting kind of into that time of year when, you know, the hatches are going to be somewhat on the scarce side. Some days the river's going to produce some blue-wing olives, midges, of course. Still a few October caddis around, but again, this is for the hardy. You can see it, you know, absolutely beautiful day. So you dress for it, you come out. It's a great way to really up your game and really concentrate on your wet fly fishing, whether that be streamer fishing or nymph fishing or both. River does have has a little bit more water in it than what we've seen through the fall, which is absolutely nice. But you know, still, you know, the reservoirs are still just, you know, very, very minimal amounts of water in there. So, you know, we're hoping those cascades get just pounded with white. We get lots of snow up in there for, you know, next year's fishing season for the farmers. The farmers got to really be sweating it. My God. There was a big land purchase early this spring by the Western Rivers Conservancy, which is a great group of non-profit organization that goes around the country and buys up property. And they made a major purchase here in the Ellensburg Valley. They purchased a big chunk of property from the folks there at the Yakima River RV Park. So they completely bought all of their property, and they bought everything kind of to the southwest of there on the opposite side of the river, and it goes all the way back up in there. Hundreds of acres that cannot be developed. So like many rivers around the country, you know, parts of the river are being developed, houses being built in floodplains, you know, by people with lots of money. So this is a great piece of information, you know, that's happened here for us. You know, that this big chunk of property can never ever be developed, be set aside for the public and for wildlife, you know, recovery. So, you know, absolutely full of deer and elk, all kinds of birds. So we applaud the Western Rivers Conservancy and their land purchase. And in that purchase too, they acquired the Bighorn boat launch and campground. And that will be turned over to the BLM, from my understanding, on the 1st of January. And the BLM will now be operating that. That will become like Luma Creek and the Rosa campground and the Slab, or what they call Big Pines now. I've been here so long, we always called it the Slab, so that's what I refer to it as. So if you love the Yakima, you love fishing on the river here, that's great news for everybody. You know, and we'll continue. We've been compiling our list of folks that want to help out with creating some more access on for boat launches. So again, I'll remind you, if you want to jump on board, your opinion matters. your voice. So give me a shout at the fly shop and I can add your name to it. And in 2024 we'll hopefully start putting some stuff together, getting some stuff done here. So, but we're only about a week away from Thanksgiving, so going to be traveling. Safe travels to everybody. Thanks for your support. Thanks for a great year. Really appreciate everybody. Appreciate your support. Me and Aaron, we look forward to seeing everybody next season. And we'll continue our reports, you know, throughout the winter. It might become bi-weekly. We'll just see what plays out here. A lot different November than what we had last year. So still staying warm and supposed to stay in the upper 40s, you know, over the next several days. So absolutely beautiful afternoons for fishing. So everybody have a good Thursday, and give us a shout out at the fly shop if you have any questions.